Yikimon says, I gotta do this publicly. Whoever's gonna watch. Whoever is going to watch. Like, I need to change my ways. Hey. I'm contemplating my life, ne? At 4:39 p.m. I think it's only now that I'm actually regaining my strength. Like, I have. Mm-mm. 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 So I think if I do this publicly, at least I will always be held accountable for my actions, yabo. Instead of doing it in private. Where am I going with this? As the title says, like, I need to change my ways, is that one, I need to make decisions based off the truth and not the past. I need to make and not the version of myself that still thinks they're that teenager with low self-esteem, and not knowing their worth, not being self-aware, you know, not taking accountability when it's needed. And also, alcohol, Tito, like just spending money on it, consuming it, being in places that sell it. I wanna today. I've reached that point where I really, 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 really just want to be sober minded and like celibate, you know? Yeah, I'm really in that place where I really feel like what could be good for me right now is to be sober minded and being celibate, because nobody's actually looking for like real relationships like that or commitment like that. And I feel like also it's so hard to choose you if you're not used to it. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Guys, I'm recording. I'm recording. I'm recording. I'll call you, ne? Like, I need to change my ways. Do you understand? Hey, man. Like, guys, ilasti. No, man. Guys, like alcohol, lustfulness. See, I'm contemplating my life. I can't do this, bro. I can't. Like, I really can't do this. Like, I need to change my life. I need to be sober. I need to be celibate. I need to get my shit together. Ne? I need to run my businesses on a consistent level and learn how to say no. So this is my public accountability thingy day one, trying to be sober and staying celibate. So today is going to be day one of me trying to change my ways, because that's problem number one. Dude, and this drinking thing, first it started as a social thing, when you're in studio, when you're going out to shows, when you're going out to perform. Uyabona kancane kancane, jiggy jiggy, as time goes, you are drunk like emsebenzini, or you have a hangover emsebenzini, like it's a bad habit and it needs to stop. So this needs to be my day one. Hi, rabbit code, you know? Because I feel like I've always been trying to change my life in private, and maybe I can stop like drinking for like 6 months. Then I go back for like a year. And then maybe, you stay celibate for a year, and then you break the celibacy journey. I can tell you in South Africa, guys, how? But like, you know, genuinely, I don't have a child. Yeah, well, like kids have never been part of the plan. I just want, I don't know, I've always based my worth off of like materialistic success. Manana nenzokubiza, I'm recording. Ne? Yeah. That's my niece. Maybe in Gauteng and KZN. Yes, sir. Joburg. South of Joburg. Uyabona. So like guys, who has their shit together and like they're seeing this video, when does it actually get better? Because it's not like I've never tried to walk like a narrow path, you know? Because I did go through like a spiritual awakening like 2 years ago, 2024, 2025. And it was very isolating. It brought a lot of peace, but it was very isolating. I couldn't relate with a lot of people. It was very lonely, because I did go through that phase of like not drinking, not smoking, no dating, no sex, no meat. Yeah, it's just like this Christ-led journey, right? And I kind of like fell back to my old ways literally after I got baptized. And I thought maybe it's spiritual warfare, you know, because I got baptized on the was it, did I get baptized last year? Yeah, I got baptized last year. So I got saved in 2024, October 31st. Got baptized on the 16th of Feb in 2025. From March, hey, jiggy jiggy, sing it to body patch, and I'm smoking weed again. Then I'm like, nah, I'm gonna quit by April. Next thing you know, you're smoking cigarettes now. Next thing you know, you're going out now. Next thing there's so many things, like so many changes that I actually went through. Hence, I'm saying it was so isolating and boring. Living a good life, I think at some point I fell in love with the discipline and how boring life was. But I just started feeling alone, man. I really think most of the things that I'm doing is based from loneliness and wanting like to be in a community, you know? Because I'm a musician and most of the time I'm always surrounded by like more niggas than hands. You get me? Like when you go into the studio, there's gonna be like 8 niggas, girls. But it's very rare for me to be in a session where there are more females than males. So I'm always, even like I'm a tomboy, West, among understand, can I I mean, I haven't even done braids in like 6 years. So this is just me trying to spoil myself. But like the truth of the matter is that, bro, Uguti, I need to change my ways. I need to try my best. I need to make it a public thing, because there's this video that popped on my algorithm, feel in public, because I definitely need therapy. That I know for a fact based on my relationships with people. I've only had like one long toxic relationship for like, it was on and on for 5 years. Like, have you ever dated someone, they broke up with you, wanted to be friends with you, next thing you know, you guys are doing exactly what you guys were doing in a relationship, but just because they didn't say that we're dating again, they will always remind you that we're not dating, but you're cooking for this nigga. You're cleaning for this nigga. You're there for this nigga. You get me? But yeah, anyways, long story short, um, yeah, man, even the relationship with myself, because I'd say being self-aware, it's a thing that I would say I started becoming or being from last year. But being self-aware just made me aware. But it didn't made me out. It didn't push me to that point where I'm gonna change that thing tomorrow. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna, you see right now, I'm being publicly self-aware. Gore, I need to be a sober hand, and I just can't be like be in be. I can't be in lustful situations with people who can't even call me the next day. You get me? I could have just like went home. So yeah, man, cuz I've never hey man. Yeah, man. I'm going to do this and I'm doing it vele. But yeah, I hope I don't regret it, you know. So this is just me like speaking my mind. I'm at home now. I haven't been at home in like 3 months. Like in the south. Yeah, well, I'll be leaving tomorrow, probably coming back like after a week or two. You know, mom's is like sick, man. Like I'm not used to seeing her like weak. But yeah, bro. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, Uguti. Too. I need to change my ways on. Cause like, what the hell am I doing? What am I doing with other people's children? Like, no commitment. Niggas don't even ask you out. Or me out. Let me say me. Let me say me. They never really precise about like what is it they want from me, because I'd say a lot of my encounters, people would be more, it's like someone is gonna, they're gonna look at you, they'll be like, she's lesbian, she's lesbian, she's a tomboy. Then they engage in a conversation with me. Then what happens is that they just like become, people have been more sexually attracted to me than, and I don't get it, because it's not like I'm a walking in a room. Maybe I'm really like people person. Like the more I get to expose myself, never. So I think I'm gonna start doing a lot of these lives more, and just like updating you from. I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow. My sister wants me to come back home, but ish mfethu. I like who I am when I'm out there. You get me? But the situation is weird. But anyways, so this is gonna be sobriety. Is around 8 p.m. Saying like my actions and my words. Mm-mm. I'm a hey, yeah. Hey. I will paint a picture for you, Sana.
I bet you. Oh, it's State Vicky Montana.
I'm kind of well rested. Thank you for asking. Me?
Yeah.
Sing about it. Nana.
Can I please have this?
Okay, you can take it, man. I will call you guys. I'm on a live, so I just wanna,
You're
yeah,
on a live.
yeah.
Okay,
Wait, Kalogo. I never show my family in public, Nana. So you can't show.
bye.
Bye. Zombies, it?
Okay.
Yeah. So long story short, this is Vicky Montana saying, I need to change my ways, and I need to start. I think the reason why I don't match my words with my actions, I think it's a fear-based thing, like a fear of being seen or a fear of changing, or maybe it's the fear of like being in an uncomfortable zone. I'm in my late 20s. I haven't been involved with anyone like on a serious level, unless it's like those short 3 months nyana things, one night stands. But like I haven't really had a really close thingy with the brew. You get me? And because I think low key I want to get married, and low key I know who I want to marry, but like low key, how will that even happen? Because it's not like we talk. I've only seen this person twice, you know, and yeah, they're also an entertainer. They're also an entertainer. But I feel like the higher version of myself will be ready to be in that position. And the higher version of myself is actually within me. And it has nothing to do with the money because I experienced that through my spiritual awakening, right? Cool. Like, I hope I'm very audible because in my I'll be thinking, like, I'm speaking, hi, hi. So in my mind, I think I'm speaking, shit, I'm losing my train of. But I'm a very deep thinker. I'm a very deep thinker. I overanalyze everything, every mistake, every word, every word that was said, every word, even words that weren't said. Yeah, but I'm alright if I could show you my books. I don't want to show you my room, and it's already guys. I need to be sober. I need to be sober minded, like on a daily basis. Like it needs to be a habit. Not even I don't even want to have to drink occasionally or on birthdays. I genuinely want to quit all my bad habits. Like genuinely, because I feel like if I keep going at this point, health wise, I think on the outside I may look okay, but I feel like internally, what if I will make it a 50? God forbid. But like, yeah, man, I have fucking bad habits, you know? And some of them has been like over a decade. So I really need to like let go of the past, and especially my like teenage, I think my teenage college years really affected, they really changed my life, like when it came to these habits. Because I always say, why am I still indulging in habits with people I'm not even the people I started these bad habits with? It's not like we're friends now, or we have each other's numbers, or we follow each other on like social media. So I feel like I should treat the habits the same. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's because I'm scared of change. Why would I be scared of change if all I want to do is change? Maybe there's a reason. Yeah, but yeah, man, I really think for these changes to happen, I really need to have a very, I feel like I abandoned God because of my own personal desires. Yeah, and my own personal wishes. And I feel like his timing is not working for me, you know? And I gotta do things my way. And I have this love of control that I can't even like let go. I can't let go of control. And it's like I need to chill, you know? You always wanna control how people see you. If you're a nice person, people are gonna treat you nicely. And if you're respectful, it's not like in your mind you are saying those things, but like subconsciously you feel like how you behave is how people are gonna see you, Hi, English. Yeah. You just started. Oh, yes. I'm like, hey. Mm. Guys, and situationships is the devil. I genuinely feel that. Jorge, that shit shouldn't exist. That shit shouldn't exist. Because, okay, what is a situationship? Break it down. Situation. Ship. Any? Okay, wait. And we agree. Because, Ankeri, low self-esteem, low self-worth, o batla go ratiwa, you want to have a deep connection with people. And it's like, oh my God, it's not even worth it. It's really not worth it. Because, like, Shem, I've tried being a mean girl. It scares me too. It scares me too. I was like, no, I'll just be this nice person. And I feel like this nice person thingy doesn't really work. Like, I have to be a bitch to get what I want. I think even for me to take myself seriously, I have to be like very, very, very strict about the things that I'm saying and the things that I want to do. I feel so much better. I drank so much yesterday. Yo, I was so convinced. I was like, okay, I will be yeah. And I probably like repeat the same. This is my first time. Hope maybe I need to fast, fam. But I need to and like just try to walk down the narrow path without judging myself. Because I'm a very I'm not critical. I think I've just been around a lot of people who are highly critical that automatically I just do it to myself and I don't have to. Like, I'm still someone who's learning life. I'm still getting my shit together. It's not really, it's not really like stable and solid. And all I have is this music, bruh. Like, really. All I got is this music thing. This music thing just has to work. It just has to work. Like, I don't know how, I don't know when, but all I know is I can't keep a job for shit. Because I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a problematic person, guys. But when I see Masepa, when I see bullshit, it's like, I'm not going to keep quiet. Even if you're the boss, I'm not going to keep quiet. And I think that has been my, I mean, the last time I worked for someone and I was getting paid by them, because I'm self-employed, I actually I provide cleaning services for creative spaces. So while you create, we clean for you. And I am still like my own employee slash boss. I look for my own clients. Um, my recent client was Am Studios. Shout out to Amt. This was my first biggest corporate client. When it came to my business, and I don't even promote it like that. Do you understand what I mean? Like I want money. Dude, let me tell you the businesses I've started that I don't tell people shit about and ke batla tjhelete. I just want money. I wrote a book about me being a salesperson, ne? Because it actually changed my life and my confidence. But I feel like a lot of things for me they changed, but the foundation hasn't changed. I just changed what's on top. You're gonna become aware, Hore, oh yes, being vegan is a better diet for me. But like, what is my relationship with food? What is the foundation? What wanna like dilo tse nyane, I always have to be pinpointing things, and I need to relax, but I need to change my ways. Seriously, I need to have a very good relationship with myself, Shem. As much as I can crave these connections and friendships and want to get married, like I need to have a very, very strong relationship with myself before I can let people in like that. You know, yeah, and like just find ways to like get myself into therapy, bruh, because I definitely have daddy issues. Definitely. And it's weird. How is that you have an absent father, but you're the one with the daddy issues? So with daddy issues, I get it comes with different fear of rejection, um, show me self-worth and self-esteem. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think had I had a very high self-worth and a high I'll probably still be a virgin, low-key. Yeah. I'll probably still be a virgin working as an attorney in a firm in fucking California, bro. Like Jada. Emo girl, hi. How are you? I hope you're near Pila. But yeah, man. Yeah, Antona. So, oh yes, I was explaining the business thing. I wrote a book, created a. So I have a link tree, ne? So everything that I do is there. But I don't talk about my businesses. I don't market my businesses. I don't. Imagine you learn about sales and marketing, but you don't market your own things. And I was like, bitch, what are you doing? What are you doing? You have you have the cheat codes to selling a product, to selling a service, right? Cool. Yimandia Zanana. Don't worry, keep it out fetched. Away. Ne? So I wrote a book, from sales hero from zero to sales hero, a guide to face-to-face marketing. I wrote that book. Ne? My own experiences being a sales agent while I was working in Randburg A vision marketing, because when I went in there, I was a softie who couldn't even speak louder than a mute. Yeah. And that changed my life. It changed because that was the first time I was actually making money for myself. Yeah, but that was the first time I'm actually making money for myself. And there's always this pigeon bird by the window all the time. So that's how I started making money for myself. That's how my eyes opened, and I realized, oh, business is not about branding and marketing and okay, let me say marketing, but like if you can't sell anything, there is no business. There is no business. You can have it on paper, but like if you can't really sell anything, there is no business. So that was my first online product, because I genuinely don't want to work like in a physical office space with co-workers. I want to do everything online. Yeah, well. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna write a book, talk about my experiences, and I would I would market it on Pinterest and Twitter. I don't even have access to my Twitter or X. Yeah, well, fine. after that, I decided that I'm gonna sell my music. So I have a 3-track EP called For Myself Part 1. Then there's For Myself Part 2, but For Myself Part 2 has beats that wasn't produced by producers from South Africa. Ne? And because I feel like those songs are very powerful based off the performances I would have, I'm like, I can't give people this music for free. So I decided I'm gonna put it in a 3-track zip folder, zip folder, but I changed the cover art, for myself part one, for myself part two. Hi Musa. Yeah, well. And then I decided, okay, that's my second business. Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell my EP for $3. My book is for like what? $2? Then my book is for like $2. Like you can find it on my link tree. And I've only had like this is gonna be embarrassing. Someone did, one person is actually buying my music. People don't wanna pay me for my fucking shit. I'm like, what? Nah. And it's like when you say no in this business, I feel like it's like you're burning a bridge. And it's like, why is the music business a business not treated like a business out of all businesses? Because when you go into a store and you want to buy a businesses, because when you go into a store and you want to buy a product or you want services, you pay for them. But when it comes to music, it's like you have to prove your worth and why you have to be paid. But it's called the music business. I'm in the business of music. You want my music, and my music should be giving me a business, right? I don't believe in performing for free. I just fucking stopped. But hey, look at me going to perform as a favor. Yeah, but even these networking things, I don't get them. And then what? What must happen? You know? Like, what must happen? Are they. Dude, I'm on a rant. Okay. I have to do this publicly. And yeah, and I have to do like these updates. Yeah, bro. And also another thing, um, guys, let me market myself. So I've been a musician past taking it seriously for the past 6 years. Yeah, bro. Um, cool, right? And I genuinely feel like I really should learn the power of execution and just fail forward. You know, when you're an overachiever, you're not used to failing. Failing is a very brand new thing. And I think the older you get, it's something that I should embrace. It's something that I should embrace because, like, that's exactly what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah, well, because failure is something I've never embraced because it's something I was never used to. So when I started failing at things or like not getting it right the first time, you just like easily give up and then you just move on to the next thing. So it never really like just made sense for me. Yeah, bro. But yeah, bottom line, this day by day minimize to the point where I stop completely. I need to stop smoking because I'm a singer and a rapper. Ne? And these habits would bring me a lot of shame. I'm not gonna lie. Like when people ask me if I drink or smoke, I'd have this like, should I say yes? Should I say no? What are they gonna say if I say yes? What are they gonna say if I say no? So it's like I need to I need to love Vicky, bruh. I need to love Zimkita. That's my real name. I need to love myself. Like I genuinely need to love myself and speak up for myself, set boundaries for myself, respect those boundaries, implement those boundaries. Yeah, Bona. Yo, I need to. Yeah, man. I need to find other ways to like cope and express my self. Because I used to be a certified crasher, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, Ziggy? Yes, says. But like, yeah, man, that's what's up, you know? Um, I'm in a different era now, like in terms of music, different conversation. We're moving on to the next thing. But I'm in a different era now, where I'm in my beat making slash producing era. Yeah, but so it's not the R&B soulful era. That's usually what I do. Yeah, well, so I've been producing, I've been making beats, I've been learning how to mix because, like, I did go to school for the thing, but I never really. Over confidence, low self confidence. Oh my god, it is very like unattractive. They're not lying. They're not lying. They're not lying. But yeah, man, like yo, because I really also like with this alcohol thing, like I've also even hurt people along the way because of it. You know, we say things that we don't remember, don't recall, but also bahitile. You black out. Sometimes you enjoy it. Next thing you know, you waking up next to a stranger. You don't even know their name. You don't even know where you guys met. Yeah, even it's so irresponsible. No wonder they say drink responsibly. You definitely should drink responsibly. But um, yeah, yeah, that's what's up. So wish me luck and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And you can definitely stream my music, you know. Yeah, if you like R&B, you know, music, you can check it out. I have an EP, you can check it out. I have a whole catalog that you can stream, Sunday vibes. You can do that for yourself, and I hope you enjoy me. And just, yeah, bye. Now it ain't cutting.